Uh, do we talk to Tristan or George? If we talk to Tristan and the other two companions, it's gonna take a lot of time. Let's just talk to one of them. Tristan smiles as he approach. Greetings. How may this humble chosen of a great Serenray help you? Tell me about yourself. About myself. I wouldn't know where to begin. He pauses for a moment and thought. You know my name, my faith. I follow Serenray, and I have travelled from the Padishah Empire of Kalesh to here. What else do we want to know? You don't really strike me as a Kaleshite. Yeah, you don't seem shite, yeah. He smiles softly. You have nothing to apologize for. Truly I have received my name and appearance from my parents, who had come to Kalesh from afar. I never knew them, for the fate had separated us when I was young. So I grew up in Kalesh, raised by the followers of Sarenrae. My home is where my heart is, within the temples of a great goddess, among the wise and generous men that took upon themselves the care of a child that was so unlike them. I learned mercy and patience at an early age, and it is these virtues that have made me the man I am today. Do you enjoy traveling? He nods, his eyes light up. Oh yes! No library and no archive, however large, would have ever allowed me to learn as much of the world as I have in my journeys. It was only outside the temple walls I realized even every living being is a world unto themselves. A world where many contradictions and passions coexist. Each realm leaves its mark on the lives that live there. Only by visiting it, by breathing the same air, walking the same soil, can you understand its people. What drives them, what frightens them, their dreams, and how they honor their gods. Doesn't being outside the temple make you uncomfortable? He shakes his head. There's many ways to honor one's gods, Gregory Goodman. It is true, shrines play a role in the lives of many of the faithful, but even more find other ways to serve Serenray. The healing light values good deeds above all else. I cannot stand by and watch evil claim others. He thinks for a moment and raises an eyebrow. Perhaps that is another reason why I chose to go on my pilgrimage, leaving behind the temples of Kalesh. My faith is in my heart and in my hands. Millions honor Serenray in her temples, and my soul is filled with joy when I think of their devotion to the goddess. Nevertheless, my path is a different one. What you gonna do next? No, my thoughts were far from it, for my mission here is not yet done. Why do you ask? Do you wish me to leave your lands? To the contrary, I hope you will stay with me for as long as you can. No, actually, yeah, you're my comrade in arms. You are both my friends and my comrades. Yes, I trust you completely. Thank you, I'm pleased I could be of assistance. What can you tell me of Serenray? I'm a paladin of Serenray. Serenray is the goddess of temperance and patience. Solar Flame Goddess teaches us compassion for the weary and mercy to those who go astray. What would you like to know of her? Excuse me? Kinda sucks that we worship the same goddess as he, and we have this conversation. It should be probably completely different. Yeah, I would like to hear about the history of your faith. There's so much to tell, but I'm afraid I would miss the mark, and I fear I would bore you. Is there something specific? How did Serenray come to be? Serenray is one of Golarian's eldest deities. Once, she was an angel that had gathered the armies of her celestial allies behind her. The battle in which she showed her valor decided the fate of the whole world, and in her victory she was rewarded with divinity. In the sacred texts, Serenray is shown as a beautiful bronze-skinned maiden, with her hair dancing flame. Tristan smiles slightly, but her appearance is not what matters. It is the grace she brings with her touch, healing and salvation. Tell me about that battle. Her greatest moment of glory is her battle against the monstrous Rovagug, who threatened to destroy Golarion. Sarenrae delivered a strike that staggered the horrendous creature and allowed her allies to shackle it. Once the rough beast was captured, the goddess split the earth, and the gods threw the behemoth into the depths. Once it was done, the goddess sealed the pit and commanded her faithful to stay away from the scar that was left on the land. Alas, mortal beings are imperfect. Not even the most faithful among us can always follow the deity's commandments, even when such commandments are meant to save the world and her followers. I for one pray the goddess is never again as furious as she was with Gormus. Yeah, what happened to Gormus? An error of faith. Perhaps a lesson, but it speaks of a danger when one listens to mortal words and one stops listening to the faith. Sarenrae forbade her followers from coming near the place of Ravagug's imprisonment, but some of her priesthood misread her well and began to preach of a sacred place where the mightiest of temples dedicated to the goddess were to be constructed. The people listened to these sermons and went forth to the lands touched by Sarenrae's scimitar. On the scar that sealed as well the wall, they founded Gormus, a holy city that was to become the greatest monument to Sarenrae. Unsurprisingly, after the city was built, faithful from all Golarion travelled there to worship. Sarenrae sent omens and visions, urging her followers to leave this dangerous place filled with the dark will of a shackled Ravagug. But in their pride, the people misinterpreted or ignored her signs altogether, for they had already come under Ravagug's influence. Finally, the goddess sent her herald to the city, but the fanatics killed him. Realizing the people had turned from her, the enraged goddess smote Gormus, razing it from the face of Golarion with a single strike of her scimitar. Today it is called the Pit of Gormus, a well of pain and suffering. Tell me about the pit. It's a great crevasse in eastern Casmeron. The lands surrounding it are dead, soaked in poison. The Pit of Gormus seems bottomless until someone dares to gaze into its depths. All who have dared tell of strange distant glow, a glow that followed them in their dreams ever since. Throughout all of history, Pit of Gormus has spawned creatures, hideous beasts, of overwhelming power and driven only by a single desire, to destroy everything they see. Some were defeated, such as nightmarish Ulunat, whose carapace to this day towers above the capital of Osirion. Others proved too strong to be defeated by mortal hands. The most terrible of them all was the Tarask, the Armageddon engine, who to this day lies dormant deep beneath Avistan. Have wars ever been waged in Sarenrae's name? Alas, yes. Terrible battles were once fought between the followers of Nephis, Norgothr, and Sarenrae in the lands known as Rahadum. To my shame, I must admit that this conflict was started by my brothers and sisters. They came to a foreign land to make way for the goddess's light with sword and fire. That calamity became known as the Oath Wars, a catastrophe that led the inheritors of Rahadum to deny all gods, banning all faiths from their lands. Alas, the mortal vessel is imperfect, and even a pure faith may be distorted by blind ambition. A great suffering may occur in its name. Okay, something else. What are the teaching of Sarenrae? Solar Flame, goddess, is the light of salvation. Even to those who have been forsaken by the other gods, she teaches us mercy and forgiveness, for as long as they may be useful to a soul's salvation. You make it sound like the followers of Sarenrae will try to find good even in a bandit with a knife to their throat. Do not mistake compassion for weakness, Gregory. One hand of Sarenrae is shrouded in healing light, the other holds a scimitar. Following their goddess, the priests learn to wield this weapon starting in childhood, and they do not hesitate to use it if a dispute cannot be settled peacefully. Sarenrae preaches mercy, yet her compassion is not infinite. We give her a second chance to all who ask. But if they reject it, if they persist in their sins, they will face the goddess's retribution. Is there anyone undeserving of mercy? Tristan blindly gazes past you into the distance for several moments. When he speaks again, his voice is quiet, reflective, as if echoing his thoughts. Undeserving of mercy. Would even Sarenrae herself find the compassion to? He shudders, as if awaking from a trance. Forgive me, Your words, they are not easy ones to reconcile, and even priests such as I, we debate them to this day. What is the point at which a soul is irredeemable? Or is it a failing of the priests themselves? These are difficult questions you ask, Gregory Goodman. Questions wise men have debated for centuries. Does a being that has been tainted by evil to its very roots, that rejects its own salvation, still deserve compassion? Can those compelled to do evil by others still seek forgiveness? There's no easy answer to these issues among the Sarenrae's followers. As for me, I believe that every soul carries the potential for goodness within, no matter the crime. The guilty may find forgiveness if they repent and cast off the evil that led to their deed. I believe this with all my heart, Gregory Goodman. Oh, that's interesting. So even a lawful good character says that there's some crimes that cannot go unpunished. Well, yeah, I do think that some crimes cannot go unpunished. What is of greater importance, a living soul or the laws of nations? One's salvation or observance of rules? Know that I hold you in high esteem, but it's difficult for me to agree with you on this issue. Well, that's fine. Let's agree to disagree. What's your duties as a follower of Sarenrae? My goddess strives to see the best, even in the dark gods. She never abandons the hope of their redemption. The priests of Sarenrae follow her teachings, akin to the healing light herself, who emanates warmth and heeds the call of those in need. We aid the suffering in body and spirit throughout Golarion. The priests of Sarenrae are willing to help anyone, no matter the faith of the one in need. Each plea must be heard. Every misfortune deserves compassion, be it a peasant seeking a blessing for the harvest, or a murderer seeking repentance the night before their execution. Sometimes the mercy of Solar Flame Goddess is the last thing that can save one's soul from ruin. We have no right to withhold it from the truly repentant. Okay. How is Sarenrae worshipped? Many worship Solar Flame Goddess in her temples. Some make the pilgrimage to the Everlight Oasis. But those who do not serve the goddess directly rarely shun the festivities dedicated to her. The Sunroof Festival for one. What are temples like? Sarenrae's shrines are often open to the sky and to the goddess's life-bringing sunlight. A light fills the temple and shrouds the parish in warmth, and grants its blessings to all in need. In Kalesh, crowds gather during the services, so that all may feel the blessing of the goddess. The most ingenious devices are constructed by some of the faithful to please the goddess. I have seen a temple of Sarenrae which housed a complicated array of mirrors, all to direct the light of the sun to the altar. Tell me about the Oasis. I have never been there, but the stories say it is a wondrous place sacred to Sarenrae's faithful. The Oasis is located in Zelshabar, which lies in Casmaron. Pilgrims from throughout Golarion travel there, seeking the goddess' blessing. According to legend, the waters of the Everlight Oasis are imbued with healing properties, and anyone who bathes in them shall be cured of any ailment. Just imagine a place where people from all around the world come to gather to worship. What stories they must share. What's the Sunroof Festival? It takes place on the day of the summer solstice, when the prayers of her flock can reach Sarenrae the easiest. On this day, Kalesh blooms with color in each corner of the Padishah Empire. The people praise their goddess by dancing and singing, setting off fireworks and flying kites. I hope this beautiful custom shall one day reach your lands as well, Gregory Goodman. Okay. What brought you here to these lands? I've heard rumors. They say these lands are cursed, and the curses are growing stronger, as if something is granting them power. I could not ignore such rumors. What curses are you talking about? He casts his head to the side in wonder. Do you not see? Every word uttered in the heat of an argument turns into a prophecy here, just waiting to fulfill itself. As if it were only for the people, the land itself is seething with curses so ancient their origins are impossible to trace. Take the abandoned temple of Erastil where we met. What happened to it? What force compelled the priests to leave such a magnificent temple behind to the whims of nature? Will we ever know? I myself was nearly slain by beasts. Fortunately, you came along, following John, and saved me. I owe you a great debt. You have come a great distance indeed. When you look at it that way, then yes. But please do not think that I came all the way from Kalesh because of mere curiosity. I was wondering long before that. It is a custom of our faith. The farther our path takes us, the more people we may help. Why did Jod see on his premonition? Sunray sees all the good gods and goddesses as our allies. Many have fought alongside the goddess against the menace of Rovagog, Erastil among them. By offering my prayer to Sarenrae, I let her know of my misfortune in the Temple of the Elk. Merciful goddess did not ignore my plea, but whom could have she asked for aid than Erastil, whose faith is strong in these lands? Erastil had sent Jod a sign, and you came just in time to rescue me. To tell the truth, I was certain my journey was at an end, and those creatures were to be to death with me. What do you think the future holds for these lands? These are cruel lands. As I came here, I bore witness to much pain and suffering, and I have seen equal kindness among those seeking to protect themselves and their loved ones. The people of the stolen lands are resolute and true to themselves. I admire their strength. Alas, I do not know yet what powers the curses that flourish in this land, but I swear I will not leave until we have an answer. The answer and means to cleanse them. You must forgive me for not swearing on Sarenrae's name, but as of late I have troubled the goddess too much as it is, and it would better serve her through. It would better serve her through action, not prayer. Okay. You've called yourself the Chosen of Sarenrae. What do you mean that, Vara? Sorry, that was a mere jest. Other acolytes at my temple used to tease me with that title. This should tell you that how pious and devoted I was compared to them. And yet my faith is strong. Sarenrae knows this and protects me in times of great peril. If something ever threatens my life, by her divine powers I am transported to a safe location. Oh, so the same as... okay. The same as Lindsay. But she's got the ring. And he's got... he's got something else. Kinda whatever. Now, intelligence. We don't really have a wizard with us. I would actually be willing to replace Harim with a wizard. Oh yeah, we found Svetlana's ring. Well, I remember. Okay, let's go talk to Svetlana then. Give her the ring. Svetlana greets you warmly. Good day to you. Do you need anything? I'd be happy to help. Yeah, here's your ring, Svetlana. Crystal gave it to me. I even managed to convince her not to fight me. She sighs bitterly. I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Crystal wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irena, before all this. She was the daughter of my mother and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets, hanging out with bad crowds, until the day she passed. Mother complained about Irena constantly. Back then, it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Rostov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try to help Irena. I brought her here, to the Southern Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumors from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how he was a real leader, unlike rest of softies. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners along the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back to the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mother's memory, I'd like to believe that. Oh wow, we got 10 rations. And we got 45 experience points. We got exactly enough to level up. So we're gonna be a paladin, and we are finally immune to fear. We get divine health, which makes us immune to diseases, including supernatural and magical ones. And we get our first mercy. Also a feat. Just increase these, that's fine. Now, we get a feat and we get mercy. We already have a heavy armor focus, so no. Deft hands, no, that's trickery and stuff. Improved initiative. If we were using turn-based combat, this would matter. Intimidating prowess. You can add your strength modifier to persuasion skill. In addition to your... Oh, only when intimidating. Persuasive is kind of nice, because it gives both persuasion and perception. Power attack is nice, though. I think we should use it. Skill focus, spell focus, stealthy, toughness. Oh, the game doesn't want me to get another weapon focus because it doesn't make sense to have more than one. Nah, I think I want power attack. And then I'm gonna get cleave and cleaving finish. Because we need power attack for that, yeah? Where is it? Yeah, cleave is... We need power attack for it. And cleaving finish is... Well, now cleave is an action we have to take. Cleaving finish is basically cleave but automatic. I don't know if cleaving finish works with great cleave. Because a great cleave, we do a standard action and we can cleave more than a single person in a turn. But you can only make one extra attack per round with his feet. Probably not. Probably doesn't stack with Great Cleave. Unless there was like a greater cleaving finish. Okay, we get a mercy. Whenever the paladin uses lay on hands to heal damage to one target, the target is no longer fatigued. That's actually nice. Sickened, shaken. Do we have like some that needs specific ones? Okay, nauseated needs sickened. Okay, frightened needs shaken. Exhausted needs fatigued. Could want to remove a curse. We can only have 6 different mercies. But these always work. right? Yeah, I don't think we like choose which mercy we do. I think we should do Shaken and Frightened on level 9. I think Fatigued would be nice. Not really sure. But yeah, Divine Health is nice. Aura of Courage is very nice. It would have been nice if I had Aura of Courage in that fight with the slavers, though. Because we got feared a few times there. Let's see. We do have a +1 from initiative because of the dexterity bonus. Okay. What's this? Power attack. Oh yeah, it works permanently because it's a mode of attack. That's fine. Let's level up everyone as a cleric. I mean, we could just add here. You gain a +3 bonus on all class skills that you put ranks into. Oh, so only the first one is just gets a bonus +3. Okay. I think it's fine to give him perception. Or we could give him like athletics, but nah, it's fine. Just do this. No, spell focus. We could like do some spell focus. We could give him like armor focus. We could give him alertness. And what's he getting here? Law of religion. We could give him extra channeling though. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Having more times to channel divinity, channel positive energy. Yeah, we should probably be doing this. Oh yeah, and he's getting more spells because that's he got stuff here. So protection from law, bone shaker. That's the main slot. That's nice. Aura of protection. Someone wants to too, but that wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, you continue being a cleric. Inspire competence. +2 competence bonus on all skill checks, as long as they continue to hear the bard's performance, which is actually pretty nice. Inspire courage is used in fighting. We just get better bonuses, yeah? Yeah. Okay. I mean, do get trickery. I guess I do want Arcana. And I guess I do want to use Magic Device. Oh wait, she still has more stuff to get. Okay, okay. Sure, good knowledge. I guess perception? Oh, I should be using Lingering Performance though. Yeah, Lingering Performance seems nice. Okay, we can get another spell, huh? Let's see. We already have this. Oh, we have these three. Okay, okay. What's this? Remove fear would be nice. Actually, no. Go with grace. That's fine. That's nice. We probably have to... No, that's a reflex check. Okay. Yeah, we go to here. Are you still gonna be a barbarian? What's this? Danger sense. Just bonus to traps. Okay, that's fine. You go with athletics, go with mobility, law, nature, and perception. That's good. Weapon focus. Does this work for her though? You know what? I'm gonna quick save before that even happens, cause she has got a ginormous sword, which is a large bastard sword. Now, unless she already has a bastard sword. Let's see. Proficiency, toughness. She's got a special ability, proficiency, bastard sword. So why do you have exotic weapon proficiency then? Well, she's gonna get a +1. -2 from ginormous sword. Because it's got like a penalty. This weapon is a +1 oversized bastard sword. Okay. It does a 2d8. A regular bastard sword is a 1d10. Oversized is exceptionally large and deals more damage but attacks with its suffer penalty of -2. So that means that if she gets a weapon focus on a bastard sword, it's just gonna reduce this to -1, basically. I wonder if we can maybe upgrade it later. Okay. So I think it's gonna be fine to actually, I wonder why she's getting 4 points. Does she as a barbarian gets 3 points by default? She gets 1 from being a human. Whatever, it's fine. Weapon focus on the bastard sword, which is fine. Good, good. She gets a penalty here from hide armor, okay. So this guy is a magus, right? Eldritch Scion. Magus Arcana. Dragon Resistances. 3rd level yin, 5 resist electricity, and 1 natural honor bonus. Oh, because he's got like a blue draconic bloodline. And this is Mage Armor. Every 2 levels thereafter, a sorcerer learns an additional spell derived from a bloodline, in addition to the number of spells given at new levels. Mage armor. An invisible but tangible field of force surrounds this object of a mage armor, providing +4 armor bonus to AC. Okay. Sure. Athletics. I guess that's fine. Wait, does he have like a favorite weapon as a magus? he is using a scimitar, but the Magus can make one free melee attack with his weapon. It desires based attack bonus as part of casting the spell. If successful, this melee attack deals its normal damage as well as the effects of a spell. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. This attack uses the weapon's critical range, modified by keen weapon property or similar effects. The spell effect only deals twice the damage on a successful critical. Ah, okay. This functions much like two-weapon fighting, but the offhand weapon is the spell that is being cast. To use this ability, the Magus must have one free hand, or wielding a light or one-handed melee weapon. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, can he get a... Can he get a short sword there? Or maybe he can. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a specialty with a short sword. And a Magus Arcana. Arcane Accuracy. Oh, he does have a bonus Charisma. Oh, okay, so he could use a wand the same way he can do a spell. Okay, one mastery. Wait, whenever the Magus uses a wand, he calculates the DC for any spell it contains using his Charisma modifier instead of the minimum modifier needed to cast a spell of that level. I don't really understand, but I'm guessing if it's an arcane spell, which uses intelligence, he would use Charisma instead of that. I think I just want to get arcane accuracy. I think we're good here. And we want to choose a spell. Shocking Grasp would be... No, wait, he already has this. Snowball? Flare Bursts. Wait, that's not a thing. Enlarged Person. That would make it bad. That's a melee touch attack, which does up to 5d4. That's not bad. Burning Hands are nice though. Let's also give him those spells. Oh, he casts the same way as a sorcerer does. Okay, that's convenient. Oh, she's just a straight up wizard, huh? Oh, she's a wizard and rogue. Okay, let's see. Special School Wizard Proficiency, Arcane Bonds, Objects. Sneak attack is pretty nice, but it doesn't seem like being a rogue makes her able to unlock high level stuff. I think she's gonna be more useful as a wizard though. Evasion. Character makes a successful reflex saving throw against an attack. Normally it does no damage. Okay. Why are you gonna be like this game? Okay, what's this? Advanced talent. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here. Go with Arcana. Go with... I guess mobility isn't a bad idea. Stealth wouldn't be bad. Oh, that's interesting. So, okay, that's nice. So both the we don't have any ranks in athletics. This is a rogue class skill, I'm pretty sure. But as a wizard, she can actually put the first rank here, and it still counts as a class skill. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Uh, Actually, it wouldn't be bad to just do this. Then you would be able to select Arcane Trickster for mages and rogues. Oh, okay, just a sec. What's this exactly? Knowledge Arcana 4, Trickery, Mobility, Sneak Attack 2. Okay, so she needs to have at least 3rd level rogue. And she needs to be a 3rd level wizard. I guess that makes sense. I guess she is kind of built to be an Arcane Trickster. Can't really click to see what this does, but... we need 4 Trickery, 4 Mobility, and 4 Knowledge Arcana. Which I'm guessing we have to have 4 ranks instead of 4 points total. You can do it with 1 level in Rogue and 3 in Wizard. You'll get a feat to give yourself a 2nd level of Sneak Attack. Oh, we can? Okay, so I think that's better then. What's it say again? Trickery, Mobility, and Arcana. I guess Stealth, so that's fine. That's an accomplished sneak attack. So it's this one, yeah? So this would make it a 2nd level sneak attack? This is the 2nd level sneak. Okay, we want this then. Because I'm gonna... only on 5th level she would get a feat, so we have to take it now. Okay. Ah, it's like this. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, stop showing me the thing, game. We good. We good. We okay. Okay, what can we get? Hurricane Bow. Any arrow flies from a bow or crossbow you are carrying deals damage as if it's 1 size larger than it actually is. Oh, I see. Reduced person would be nice. What does she have actually? Snowball, Vanish, Color Spray, Magic Missile. I think maybe... wait, this is a touch attack. We don't want a touch attack. Well, I am gonna want her to have a Fireball, obviously. Because I like Fireball. Reduce someone's dexterity. I mean, I guess this would be good against people who have high dexterity. It's not that much of a difference, but I mean, it's nice. Stone Fist doesn't matter because we're not going to be punching people. Sure, do this. And actually, this wouldn't be a bad idea. We will have to make sure to, Oh, it's touch too? It is touch. That's right. Burning Hands then. Because Shocking Grasp is a touch. It wouldn't matter for Regongar, because he can cast a spell with his sword, which shouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity, I think. Yeah, these two are fine, I think. Can a wizard learn a spell from a scroll, as they can in Neverwinter Nights? Yes. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which spells we get, because we can always get some. If it's like this, then copy all of the spell box, please. Only matters if it's tough to find a scroll, if the spell we want is excessively expensive. Yeah, that's one of the things, like, in Neverwinter Nights, when I was playing, if I had a wizard, I always selected to learn the Magic Missile Storm on a level up, because the base campaign didn't have those scrolls in shops, because that was added by expansion packs. So that was like one of the main reasons I would select different a different spell, a specific spell actually. We just gave him a short sword focus, so you're gonna get a short sword. Okay. Okay, you need to level up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm open to reduced by 3. And the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by this sour shield increases by 2. Just a second, I need to understand this. I don't understand this. So, how does it work exactly? I understand that whenever she levels up, the armor penalty is reduced by 3. The maximum dexterity bonus allowed by his tower shield increases by 2. But I'm not seeing anything about a dexterity bonus here. But this is reduced by 3, so it's gonna become a -7. And the other thing is she's gonna get the banded male also is gonna get a reduced armor check penalty. But it's not like she's gonna get a max dexterity bonus of a +2 thanks to this, right? No, wait. Increases maximum dexterity bonus allowed by armor by 1. So we are gonna be able to get a +2 here, which is kind of cool. We will need a 14 in dex to get a +2 bonus. Yeah, but we are gonna be able to get that bonus if we Okay, so how does this exactly work then? This armor has a max dexterity bonus of 1. How I understand this feat is this is going to make it a +2. Upon this level up, it's going to be a +2. So why is Tower Shield Training talking about maximum dexterity bonus? Unless it's saying that there's maybe a different Tower Shield that is lowering a maximum dexterity bonus to, for example, a -1. The same way, like, there's an oversized bastard sword that is kind of different from a regular one. It applies to any Tower Shield. Okay, so what is the maximum dexterity bonus of a Tower Shield? Because it's kind of not really obvious. I don't see anything here about dexterity. Oh, her AC isn't going to change anyway. It just makes you more mobile and allows higher dex bonus to AC. Kind of like becoming more proficient in moving around while holding a mattress. I guess that makes sense. These are actually pretty nice, because they allow you to, let's see, a level 7, they allow you to move no wait. Oh, level 7 is heavy armor, allows you to move the same speed. Level 3 is medium armor. How is the penalty to the how is the armor penalty to dexterity saves changed? Like, this is a -3. So I'm guessing, I'm understanding that this becomes -7. Is it another 3 here? Or is it does it increase by 1? Because the benefit increases every 4 levels thereafter, as per standard armor training. Oh, so I should see that it becomes a +1. So I'm guessing this reduces the penalty by 4, this by 5, this by 6. Well, it doesn't really matter what I think, because we're going to be getting levels in Fighter for it anyway. The Tower Shield Specialist gains Evasion as a rogue class ability. Oh, that's kind of nice. Think of it as both being one skill. They're like symbiotic. That's why they happen at the same time. Even if it's talking about shields actually changing armor. Okay. What kind of penalty does she have right now? Right now she's getting a -16 penalty. That kind of sucks. But it's gonna become a lesser penalty. Okay, let's just take the level up. You know what? Yeah, sure, why not take mobility? Oh, that's not her skill. Whatever, let's take the mobility. It's fine. It's not like we need her to do anything else. No, wait. She's doing, she's usually doing some guarding stuff, so let's give her perception. It's not much, but doesn't really matter, does it? Having 3 in mobility will increase your AC by 1 when fighting defensively. But it only counts the ranks, or does it count the total? The ranks. Okay, so it makes sense to put stuff here then. Oh, we get a regular feat. Let's see. I mean, an armor focus on heavy armor wouldn't be a bad idea. If I wanted it to be tanky. Or we could just increase the armor bonus granted by any shield by 1. Actually, this is more convenient, because it works with every shield, and this we have to select a different armor type. Wait, the shield doesn't include a tower shield? That's... Light shield, heavy shield, buckler. Yeah, it doesn't say have tower shield. That's unfair. Wait, what's this? Oh. Actually hide unavailable. Actually, mobility wouldn't be a bad idea. I'd like to sell you this red car, even though it's actually black. Yeah. Oh, it's not a sports car, it's a muscle car. They're different. So... These are teamwork feats, yeah? You know what? Either I want armor focus for heavy armor, or I want mobility. I think... I think mobility is a little bit more useful, because then I'm going to be able to use it to move around a little bit more. A condition that makes you lose your dexterity also makes you lose the dodge bonuses. That's fine. I think this is fine. Wait, what? Right now she's got a... Wait, so she only loses one from armor? I guess it doesn't count the shield stuff yet. Because we get +1 here and here. Let's give him mobility. Yeah, it should be -7 from a tower shield. Maybe it's gonna apply after the level up. Yeah. Yeah, the feats applied only after. Okay. That's good then. And she's gonna be able to do how much more? 1, 2, 3, 4 points here. And 4 points here. So she's gonna go up to +3, technically. Still not the greatest, but that's okay. That's fine. We need someone to have athletics. Amiri does have athletics, but okay, everyone leveled up? Everyone leveled up. No, that's fine. Will they have this? Oh, it's power attack. This is... When your base attack bonus reaches a +4, which is next level, you get a... Oh, okay, so you basically get another bonus of this. Okay, that's fine. We should probably get a melee power attack. We probably should have given you a power attack here, but it's fine. That's okay.
I'm off.
We can probably put this away. It's still active, so it's fine. So we still haven't talked to Rigongar and Octavia at all to learn about their backstory a little bit. Let's just look at the map a little bit. Wait, what's this? Talk to Judd about your adventure in the Temple of Elk. Oh, I kind of forgot about that one. The Tusgora's Lair. I mean, we are gonna want to go there. Not from here, though. We're gonna want to go here. Is this really quicker than going through here? This is 10 hours. This is 1 day and 15... No, there has to be... I'm guessing it doesn't connect here, and that's why we can go like this. I should maybe also want to go to the Endless Plains, but we are going to talk to George. Kind of forgot about him.